Let's go to the biggest cultural shock and the one that you saw in the title. So that really surprised me because I saw what I didn't see the other day, and also it proved me that many people in the internet, they are saying that's not true, this is not true, but you should not deny that that reality is happening. Antes de comenzar, quiero recordarte que no olvides suscribirte y que si este video es de tu agrado dejes un like. Asimismo, activa la campanita para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros próximos videos. Konnichiwa, Misaki desu.
Konnichiwa, Neko sensei desu.
El día de hoy traemos un video bastante distinto. Hoy queremos hablar de nuestras experiencias personales, principalmente contarles cosas que no habíamos dicho antes, de choques culturales y también algunas vivencias que mi esposo como japonés ha tenido en el exterior y que claramente yo como latina tuve en Japón. Así que sin darle más largas a esto, comencemos. I know many of you know that in Japan people take the shower during the night. Like, no, I mean, it's common that people do that. But what really shocked me was when I went to his house and I saw all the routine. So now we are going to sit down to eat. Someone is going to bring the food. We're going to take the food from here, from here. We sit down, we spend like, I don't know, 30 minutes eating. After we finish, we start discussing who's going to take the shower. They put the water, they set the temperature. This person goes, they leave the water there. The next person go. So for me, to be honest, actually it was like a performance because everything was so well structured and I felt the pressure because I was like, I'm not taking the shower, but everyone is taking the shower, so I feel like I'm the outcast. I feel like I am the one that doesn't belong here. What about you?
Well, I'm surprised that it's also taking a shower at morning in Colombia and the United States, because for Japanese, if you want to take into the bed, you have to be very clean. So that's why we take a shower before going to bed, right?
Okay, what else?
What else? In terms of homeless is in Japan, we can see homeless along the river, but in here, we can see homeless in urban area. Because in Japan, actually, it's difficult to see homeless in Tokyo. Yeah, I know some places there are many like a place where homeless are like gathered, but in here, if you go to Los Angeles and San Francisco,
there are a lot of people.
There are many along the road, and in here also. So especially downtown, there are many homeless. That's different, I guess.
That's true.
In Japan, we can see that.
Quite interesting what you're saying. And now connected to the topic, let's go to the biggest cultural shock and the one that you saw in the title. When we were in Japan, we did one video in Nishinari, which is one of the poorest areas in the whole country. Definitely, I guess the poorest in Kansai. It's quite famous for having different things. For example, cheap hotels, really extremely cheap ramen, like an $200.
100. And also many foreign travelers
go there. Something else that we saw was called the Ryurikumiai, the associations of culinary cuisine, which is actually, let's say, the front cover of some business that you can see here, the word. I remember that when I posted that video online, many people actually told me,
"Oh, Misaki, you're going to get killed because you put that video. Be careful for your safety."
Or some others told me that
it was a lie, that was not happening anymore, that I was crazy.
What happened after is that one day we went to shoot a video about the vending machines, and we went to different places in Japan, and I remember that in Nishinari we saw the vending machine that had the expired drinks, or the drinks that were going to expire like tomorrow. The day we did a lot of things and we ended up reaching Nishinari around 5 p.m. And we went walking and we found again the place of the Ryurikumiai. We found this road, the street of Tobita Shinchi, and the people that told me, Misaki, that's not true anymore in Japan. The government has made a lot of efforts to dismantle the Ryurikumiai. I saw and he saw. We saw with our eyes all, like more than 20 or even 30 women sitting in the places and sitting there with this kind of like a face without any feeling, like just like a really standard face. You know that they were human because they were moving their eyes and you can see they were breathing. But all of the women's face was kind of like without any feeling, just like a standing. So it really surprised me to see that even though many people like to hide the truth, because many people, Latin Americans and Japanese, told me that's a lie, that's not happening anymore. I saw that with my eyes. And the ladies were already waiting for the customers. 10 men, like around the 50s. You can see the sign saying no picture allowed, and you know why. So that really surprised me because I saw what I didn't see the other day, and also it proved me that many people in the internet, they are saying that's not true, this is not true. I know you want to defend, you want to protect Japan because it's a country that is, for me also, I think it's really nice, but you should not deny that reality is happening.
Especially Tobita Shinshi is the called like the best quality woman because they are very young, right? You saw that, right?
But there was one that was older.
And more expensive.
I also saw one that was like I don't know, like a taking care of the hair because they look really perfect, but you can see that I don't know, they're sad.
But what I heard is like those women are from like college students, like who wants to earn money. But normally, if you go to another place, it's cheaper. And I heard many times when I was in college and high school and junior high school, because men talk about it.
And it's still going on, even though we went in the time that the corona was not, well, the corona was still there. I mean, corona has been always around. But at that time, let's say it was a little bit stable, but an increase. Thank you so much for joining me today, for sharing your experiences. I guess all of us, we have different like cultural shocks, or at least like some things that surprise us when we go to any other country. But I think the most important part is to know what can you learn from that. Do you have any message for the people that want to go to Japan?
Don't hesitate. Okay. And please join our class.
Okay. To be prepared with the Japanese that you Y a ustedes muchísimas gracias por ver. Aquí comentamos un poquito de esas pequeñas cosas que hemos sentido tanto yo en Japón como él en el extranjero. Agradecemos todos sus comentarios abajo. Esto es una comunidad en la que queremos discutir, pero con respeto, así que apreciamos todo lo que ustedes nos puedan comentar y al mismo tiempo todo lo que ustedes pongan nos ayuda a llegar a muchísima más gente y nosotros queremos ser de ayuda para ustedes. Así que tengan un bonito día. ¡Matane!
Bye bye.